Alright guys, it is September 22nd. I am all suited up. You can see I got the gear on, I got my whole backpack. Going on a little road trip on the Multistrada with the Spacer Kit installed. This will be the first long distance test. Lots of testing around town, but never on a long distance trip. It is very early morning, something like 6 a.m. now. I've been up since 4 packing and getting ready. Bike's all ready to go. Tire pressure's checked, GoPro mounted. We're gonna have a fun little ride up to Yosemite. Should be some gorgeous views, some amazing hikes, and some good riding. All right, welcome to the desert, boys and girls. All right, I'm here at Chevron. Just filled up the gas, about halfway. 2 hours to go, approximately. Our YouTube channel is actually sponsored by Chevron, so use code SPACERS when you fill up at Chevron for... No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's get back to it. Alright, we're getting close to the park. Starting to see some pines, some mountains. Roads are getting a little twisty, but I love the drive into this park. You start seeing these big granite slabs sticking out of the ground. You can just watch the entire landscape transform from being like super bleak desert to beautiful mountainous pine. We're at elevation 4,000 feet. Look at these beautiful pines. Oh man. And the roads are nice and twisty, traffic is light. Doesn't get much better than this, folks. And this bike with the Spacer Kit, oh man. It's just so smooth through these corners. Just maintaining that 5 or 10% throttle application, just to keep the suspension nice and level going through these turns. It's effortless with the Spacer Kit installed. That thing makes a world of difference, I'm telling you. We've already had a bunch of people install them on Multistradas. We had about 20 orders for the Multistrada kit in the first week. And we got a bunch of Triumph owners also lining up now to get in on the Spacer Kit goodness. And we're hearing nothing but glowing reviews so far. I mean, as to be expected, it essentially accomplishes the same thing that the first Spacer Kit did. Just sort of expanding to a new range of models. Alright. Said speed limit of 20, so I feel like we must be getting near the entrance. Which line do I go in? So apparently it's National Public Lands Day and I didn't have to pay to get in. That's pretty cool. I guess one less Spacer Kit I have to sell. Oh, feel that smooth throttle input. Spacer Kit is money. It is money. Whew, this thing's quick. It is 1260cc at the end of the day. It's a pretty fucking powerful bike. I mean, you get jaded by the speed of the V4, but this thing is no slouch. Look at this. This part of the park just got scorched. Wow, this was all burning just a couple months ago. All the trees, look at it, just shells. Damn, look at this hillside. Wow. It's just black. Wait for it. Oh shit. The first view of Half Dome. El Capitan on the left there, the big sheer face. Half Dome in the distance. The one that looks like a half dome. Thank God. It is so magnificent. Look at the scale of this thing. Oh. Every time I see it, I've seen it so many times, and every time I see it, it blows my mind. Welcome to the beautiful, the grand, the majestic Yosemite. God, there must be so many freaking accidents here from people just like stopping. Look at this though. Oh, God. That is so freaking magnificent. I run out of adjectives to describe that view. So I'm only maybe 15-20 minutes away from the final destination. I'll be camping in the valley, and then we're gonna go on some pretty epic hikes, which you'll see if you stay tuned. So, not much motorcycle content for the next few minutes of the video, but I think you'll like what you're gonna see. It should be pretty damn cool. First warm-up hike up to Glacier Point. About 4 miles. Here are my friends. I don't know if they want to be on film. Fun times here in Yosemite. Look, there's a deer. We are in nature. All right, guys, we are here at the summit of Glacier Point. 4-mile hike. Nice little warm-up for tomorrow. Basically got panoramic views of the entire Yosemite, and my friend Joe being stupid, as usual. Aren't you happy you joined us on this wonderful adventure? The sun is burning my retinas. Bye. All right, morning number 2. We're going to the Happy Isles trailhead to do the Half Dome hike. Say hi, Alice.
I got left behind. Hello.
This is gonna be a cool day. Stay tuned for some amazing views. And probably the best view of the entire Yosemite Valley in all of Yosemite. Long hike though, 16 miles or something. Whew, gonna be tired. First checkpoint, Vernal Falls.
Nice.
It's quite some vertical already.
Oh yeah.
It's usually 10 times the size, but we'll try not to be jaded. Top of Vernal. Many more milestones to go.
What are you waiting for, Joe?
Waypoint number 2, Nevada Falls. We get a little break after this. It's been all vertical. All right, so we're here on the nice flat. And guess what we're about to be on top of? Here's the long trek uphill. I think we're about like 5 miles in, so less than 3 to go. Joe's staying strong. Somehow lost the girls. I don't know what happened. But we're gonna stick to it. So, that's the final ascent. Leave a comment below. Would you do it? How does it look, Joe?
Pretty good.
Easy peasy?
Easy peasy.
A little bit of a traffic jam, but we'll make it. Feeling good, Joe?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Confident?
Definitely.
Chances of death?
Pretty high.
But Toby's wrong. All right, at the top of the cables, we made it. Still waiting on a couple of people, but...
What up?
How was it, man?
Excruciatingly awesome.
Everyone thought he was going to say painful, but
No,
curveball.
yeah, it's out of nowhere. Boom. Knocked it out.
We made it!
3. 1,
This is my
2,
friend hanging his legs over the edge.
3. There's only 2 routes.
That's a long way down.
Up the wall.
I don't want to come that. I don't want to go that. It's literally why I'm
This is
having-
like maybe like 10 years from now.
Check it out, guys. Repping Ducati on top of Half Dome. I came to the quiet side. It's a great place to sit and contemplate why Ducati felt the need to engineer a throttle with so much slop in it. One of life's greatest questions. I'll keep meditating on it. See if I come up with an answer. All right, first one down. Still the whole crew making their way. That was pretty terrifying. Joe made it. Yeah, Tina!
Yeah,
You're alive!
I made it.
Yeah, Jose! He's going switch. Jose, you just conquered Half Dome. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna go in Arby's.
Arby's. All right, goodbye Half Dome. We're headed back down. Just get to pound the knees for a few hours, and we'll be right back at camp. Nice peaceful walk back down. Are you ready to be home?
Maybe.
Just maybe. He's like, fuck it, Houston sucks.
Houston sucks.
The home stretch. We're walking back towards the trailhead. How's everyone's legs feeling?
Feels great.
Tigers.
Woohoo!
We just like sprinted down the last stretch because we were really sick of walking. All right, so ends the Yosemite saga. You can see the bikes back there warming up. I'm all suited up again. Just a couple quick days here in Yosemite. It was beautiful, saw some amazing sights. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Well, I'm gonna hop on the bike. Hopefully I have enough gas to make it to the gas station. It looks pretty low, so maybe this will be an interesting video. I booked a hotel room in Fresno, which is like 2.5 hours south of Yosemite. So I'm gonna go there, crash for the night, wake up super early, ride the remaining 3 hours or so back down to LA. Alright guys, well that's the end of the ride. Have some serious helmet hair going on. Bike is parked here. Couldn't have asked for a better bike for this journey. You know, riding all the way up to Yosemite, obviously needed something comfortable. My V4 or 210 probably wouldn't have cut it, so the Multistrada was absolutely perfect. And with that spacer kit, obviously, so smooth. Especially when I got to those twisty sections. So this has been a great test. You know, everything worked perfectly with the Multistrada kit. Just wanted to remind everyone that that kit is now compatible with the Multistrada 1260 as well as a bunch of other Triumph models, so check that out in the description below. Again, thank you to twistedroad.com for hooking me up with this bike. I mean, they didn't really hook me up, I paid for it, but use code SPACERS to save $25 off any rental on Twisted Road. And thanks so much for tuning in. Peace out, like and subscribe.